The movie kicks off in a huge hall filled with students, and an announcer is getting everyone hyped for the finale of the Dignity Cup competition. Students from 8 colleges are about to compete, and the top player from the winning team will be named Student of the Year. As the competition kicks off, Mia, a lovely girl, is spotted cheering for Rohan. Rohan's a strong and good-looking student. He walks onto the court after winning the trophy and starts sharing how important it is to chase dreams. He says that his real dream isn't just winning the trophy, it's actually telling Mia that he loves her. She walks up to him and says, "I love you." We're back in the classroom at Peshawari, and Rohan is lost in thought, daydreaming that his dreams about Mia have actually come true. He talks with his friend after class, and we get to see clips of them growing up together, attending the same schools as kids, and being really close friends for 12 years. Now they're off to different colleges. He attends Peshawari Commandos, which is an old and not-so-wealthy college, while she's now at St. Teresa, a pricey one. He'll need a 20 lakh check to get into that college. As he stands in front of St. Teresa's gate with his friend, a young girl pulls up in a stunning car and drives right through the gates. The security guy at the gate is trying to shoo the boys away, but Rohan manages to snap a quick selfie with him. "I'll take a smiling selfie with him the day he gets into college." The security guy says he'll shave off his fancy beard, but when that goes down at the assembly, the Dignity Cup competition kicks off with a bunch of funny moments. The announcer was really passionate about not finishing in last place this year and about proving to their rival college just how ready they are to compete. Rohan and some of the guys are training for the upcoming competition. He's doing great, but he's frustrated that his team isn't performing up to par. A little scuffle happens before the group breaks up. He strolls home and discovers a letter waiting for him. He got a sports scholarship to attend St. Teresa College. He's super excited and dashes out of the house to tell Mia about his new situation. She was asleep when he arrived, so he headed out to get ready for his first day. He gets new clothes and jazzes up his old bag with some paint to make it look more artsy. He slices open his denim pants to give them a stylish twist and bids farewell to the guys from his old college. His first day at St. Teresa is quite the adventure. He's wandering around campus looking for Mia. No one seemed to know who she was, since he keeps asking for Medulla, the name she's had all her life. Then someone brings up that it could be Mia Chawla he's after. He finally heads to Audi, where Mia's group is having their auditions. He strolls over and sees a girl dancing on stage. Initially, he believed it was Mia. Actually, it wasn't. She's quite a rude girl. It was the same one he had run into at the gate last time. She's really rude to others, yet she's the one who can't keep up with the music's tempo. Rohan challenges her and grooves to the beat of the music. Even when she speeds up just to be difficult, he sticks to the same pace. She pushed the amplifier down and asked for the bills to be sent to her dad. Mia doesn't respond like he was expecting her to. She looked like she wasn't into him and told him to steer clear of the girls at college since they're all way out of his league. When he says he's only into her, she replies that she's evolved. He really shouldn't have tried coming to St. Teresa for her. The next day at the assembly ground, they announce the Dignity Cup. And the captain, who has been a student of the year over the past 2 years, is announced. So it turns out he's Manav. He just introduced himself to Rohan at the assembly ground. Turns out the girl Rohan embarrassed with his dancing yesterday is actually his playful sister, Shreya. At the gym, Shreya gets Rohan to try to charm the coach with his biceps. He just wants to join the team and try to win Mia back. During the first trials for the 100 meters race, Rohan catches everyone off guard. He breaks the record that Manav set, and everyone cheers for him. Mia wants to be seen with him again. She writes him a note just like the one he wrote her back when they were kids, saying, "Friends, dance with me." They patch things up and are spotted together all the time. He's feeling happy again and shares that his dream is to make her dreams a reality. They play kabaddi at the gym. Manav takes care of it effortlessly. So, Rohan steps up and doesn't make it. He invites Rohan to his birthday party. His old college buddies spot him outside and ask him to help them get in. But Mia pulls him along. Shreya is trying to embarrass Rohan by inviting his friends to the club. Then the fight starts up quickly. Mia wants him to cut all ties with his friends after they got thrown out. Rohan and Shreya find a parking spot together, and she gives his bike a pink makeover. Her dad got called to the dean's office. He slaps her right in front of Rohan and the dean, and she dances her sorrows away. Rohan stops by, looking to be friends. She's not interested in being friends with him. She's out to crush him at the dance competition and tells him not to get soft. Rohan seems to be hitting it off with Manav. Manav and Shreya are practicing their dance, and Mia and Rohan are doing the same. Mia seems to have some feelings for Manav. Rohan tattoos her name on his hand, completely unaware of what's happening. So at the dance competition, there was a little hiccup. Mia slips and falls right out of Rohan's hands. Manav and Shreya took home the win in the competition. Rohan goes seeking out Mia to console her, but sees her with her arms around Manav's neck. He punches Manav and walks away. The next day, Rohan gets kicked out of St. Teresa. Manav's waiting outside and just start hitting him. He and his friends join forces and take him down again. Rohan walks away from St. Teresa feeling battered and broken. He sees his dream slipping away from him.
She just chose, man. और ये है तेरी फटी असलियत।
He's making an effort to get back in touch with his old friends, but they just walk out on him. He's stuck watching Mia move on with Manav. As he deals with his struggles, his mom encourages him to focus on his own talents. Just let things fall into place, and says Mia was just trying to figure herself out. He needs to find himself as well. He rides to St. Teresa in his worn-out uniform. He challenges Manav, letting him know he's coming for that Student of the Year title. Rohan is back at his old college. The teachers want to make him the team captain. He'd prefer to just be a team member instead of taking the captain role from his colleague, who's feeling jealous of Rohan. Shreya is back at St. Teresa, searching for Mia. She asks her to help get Manav kicked out, just like she got Rohan. Rohan is back to training with his old team. The captain asks him to take a seat in the reserves. Shreya is visiting Rohan and hands him the trophy. She claims she had no idea about Manav and Mia's plans to cheat at the dance competition. So, it turns out that the fall was actually a plan between Mia and Manav. Shreya's not interested in being involved. She invites Rohan to join her for the biggest dance competition in town. It's larger than the college dance competition. She shouts at Rohan's friends for being upset with him over something he didn't even do. So, it turns out she was the one who set them up for disgrace at the party. They reconsider, start to bring him back into the group gradually. Rohan and his friends head to the dance club to chat with Shreya. He bumps into Mia but doesn't say anything to her. The next day, as he was getting ready to ride his bike, he spots Shreya waiting for him. They start practicing their dance together in his neighborhood and be the one who assures all eyes. Shreya gets home and opens a cake. She sings happy birthday to herself. Picture this. There are people in the room. Thanks for coming. She brings energy to it, even when it could have been boring and gloomy. Neither her father nor her brother brings up her birthday. She returns to the place where she danced with Rohan. He's there with a bunch of people for a surprise birthday party he planned for Shreya. She can't believe he remembered her birthday. He said he found out through Facebook. This gesture really makes her happy. They keep going with their training in different scenes. In college, he keeps training for kabaddi with his friends. Shreya's got a crush on him and expresses it in so many ways. He just thinks she's joking around. They really hang out a lot these days. They finally went to the dance competition and won. Shreya's really happy. She says she can't take the trophy home, though. It just won't matter to her family. He inquires about her mom. She says she died while giving birth to her. She says her dad calls her jinxed. That's why they don't celebrate her birthday at home. Right when Rohan gives Shreya a hug, Mia's sitting at his doorstep. She's apologizing. She says she's no longer with Manav. Shreya wants to send her off. She just wants them to chat somewhere else. He's on board, so they head over to a cafe to sit down. He checks out the long letters she sent him. Mia says she's sorry again. Shreya isn't having any of that. Mia's just playing a game, she thinks, and tells Rohan not to trust her. Shreya spills coffee on Mia. Rohan shouts at her. He tells her to go. He's looking after Mia. She walks away, feeling sad. The next day, Shreya and her dad are having breakfast quietly. Rohan walks in just after Shreya. They want to go to a dance school in London, but she says no. Rohan brings the trophy they won last night and puts it on the table. She tells her dad she's the best dancer in the city, so he says congrats to her and heads out. It's that time of year again for the annual Inter-College Dignity Cup. It's going to be hosted by St. Teresa College, when Manav and his buddies try to take on Rohan's crew. Rohan stands up and takes down Manav. The fighting really unites Rohan's team. They really ramp up their training in the month before Shreya's dad has agreed to send her to London. He noticed what she accomplished. Rohan says he loves her, so she says she doesn't love him. It's finally D-Day. So there are 8 colleges in the competition. Manav takes the win in the first 2 races. Rohan takes the win in the 800 meters race. At the end of the first day, St. Teresa is in charge. Peshari is in 5th place. Rohan's made it to the finals with his old college. Mia's really putting in the effort to show her love for him. He went with Shreya. He asked her once more to be his. It's St. Teresa versus Peshari in the final. Rohan takes home the Dignity Cup with his former college. Thanks for tuning in.